Well, it's really cold here today in Canada. I have to stay in my room and have the heat up really high so I don't hurt. Um, because of my past isms, I can't. Hi, how you doing, sweetheart? I was thinking of you. Really, I was. Thank you. You you sent me the email I'm talking about, right, darling? I don't want out you. But as soon as I seen that face, I see your baby on the swing. Can I say that? Well, I said. Or if it wasn't you. She made me think about this having no teeth, being little, and everybody pointing at you and saying, "Where'd your teeth go? Who knocked them out?" And when you're a little girl, you don't smile, you hide. Like me, I hide. Because once you lose your smile, oh, is it going to work today? Nope. I hate this fucking thing. Everybody has multiples of toys. Benny Keys killed so many things of mine that we can't afford to replace it. Why is it? Why is it not doing it? I hate this fucking thing. I hate computers. Everybody said, put your face up online. Everybody will be nice to you. No, they aren't. Hey, did you notice that live I asked Benny Keys? Said I didn't shoot you. It's no longer up. He took it down. Guess I pissed in his cornflakes, as they say. Hi, I sit like Buddha in a con. All the con. Hi. Oh, I know why I'm hurting. I don't have my necklace on. Women will understand you have jewelry that ground you. I have jewelry to ground me so I don't go and kill people. Benny Keys, this is from India. And this is what you're going to hear every time you go to sleep until you clear my name. Because Benny Keys can't sleep. Because he has the dog he murdered. The dog soul is chasing him. Oh, tried to flash you. So, anybody? Okay, I gotta say this, okay? Because everybody's talking about the showering with your kids. When our kids were little, whoever was in the shower showered with the kids and whoever was out catching with a fucking towel. It's because if we didn't all shower at once, we knew one of them was getting into something. So before your kids know what's what and what's what until your son says, Mommy, did you break? How come me and him? And did you break your pee-pee? And you say, no. Daddy's a daddy like you. You will be a daddy. Like, now you got these guys going saying, oh, I never saw them. I'm like, of course you did. If you didn't shower with them, they were in something. Because little kids are little mini yous into something. Just saying. Why do you think everybody had a bath Sunday night? Everybody saw everybody singing Who Got In First way back when. Because you didn't have enough water to do shit. So you did it every Sunday night. So whoever got in first got a clean bath. And then whoever's ever last got something. And I'll tell you, let's just say I had more bruises on my face than any boy around the neighborhood because most of the time I kicked the shit out of them where they didn't get bruises, where you could see. So I had bruises here and there and all over my face. Guys, we would walk home, just saying, okay? We'd walk home, my brother, littler, my sister, bigger, okay? And somebody'd say something about either one of them. I never went home clean because I was beating up somebody who was saying something about my older sister and something about my little brother. Chased down a guy who stole his bike. I caught him on the bike. Let's just say something happened to him too. And the day my principal tried to hit my hand with a ruler, he had his hand underneath my hand, holding my hand. He went like this and hit his own fucking hand, Mr. Graham. As I ran home because we were that close to the school, I said, Mom, come and talk to the principal, Mr. Graham. He just tried to hit me. He hit himself and he's a little pissed off. So when I go to school, he's going to do something. So can we call the police before you go down there and kill them and bring them with us? So, I'm a legacy. I got in the Esposito's hockey school, the only girl ever. Right, my brothers? Ever. I'm a legacy in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, for being the only female in the Esposito hockey school. Bada boom, bada bing. The only. Plus a girl. Nobody knew for 2 weeks paid. And the goalie that didn't like me because I was better at him doing something than he did was French. He came from France to the Esposito Hockey School in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, when we were both 14. And nobody knew I was a girl for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Every day. 14 days. Walking down a hallway. The only people who knew I was a girl were the women who came into the girls' washroom, where I dressed every day for 2 weeks. So, if I dress in the girls' washroom at the Memorial Gardens in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario for 2 weeks, women walking in and out of the washroom, as they left, and I said, don't say nothing. Nobody's to know I'm a girl. As every woman ran into the washroom, shocked, because the only place I could dress was the inner part because it was big where the washrooms were. They ran to the washroom holding this, like this, going, you're a girl. As they ran and tried to hold their pee in, come back and went, every mother. Every mother went, oh, my son is just gonna die. So what did the son say to the mama about me? They probably said, is that guy ever snotty? He sits by himself on his own chair. He doesn't come into the locker room with the rest of us. So who the fuck is he? He's a girl. After I took my helmet off, I went, hello? As every person on at each end of the week, because some people came for a week and left, okay? So, the first Sunday, I did this. And the guys left and, oh my fucking God, it's a girl. So then the other guys that came back at the end of the next Sunday after the French goalie was mad because, you know? And I took my helmet off, and you know that commercial where the bathing suit, she puts on her hat or whatever, and her hair falls out. All sexy. Let's just say I wasn't sexy in goalie equipment. But everybody's, the guys, their sticks fell. Both sticks, their pee-pee. And their sticks fell to the ice as Tony and Phil and all the other head poobas of all the guys, because there was Eddie Shack there too, and they're all sitting there with their hockey sticks. You know how guys do, eh? And they're watching everybody's hockey stick. Then their gloves fell to the ground as each boy on the rink deflated. Because I think all the boys thought they were gay and wondered why. Why does that goalie have a fragrance of something? And I don't understand why, but I think I'm gay. I think I'm gay. And this goes out to George Janescu's son, because I'm pretty sure your daddy passed. But this young man, because this goes out to all my cops. I worked in Tim Hortons. You know the display cases everybody goes, where you get your donuts, okay? All that stuff comes out every night. Well, at least every night I would have to go in there and clean the ceilings up above and everything. So just imagine me in that area, standing. It's open mic with the Kimmymonster. It was like my own stage. Because 11 to 7 is when, like I say, the witching hour. People come out that should stay in the house, okay? So needless to say, I always had like a pack of old Timbits or donut holes or something that Chrissy in the back fucked up. So when my drunks would come in and start making fun of me because I'm doing a show in the donut part, I'd have donuts. My regulars come in and want to start shit. They got hit with a fucking Timbit right away. Beam! Go sit down. I'll get your coffee in a minute. Even my police officers got beamed with double stuffed Timbits. With dark colors. Nothing light. Because when you hit a cop with a Boston cream filling and it hits his suit, it looks like he got hit with an egg. Because, let's just say, went running towards him. And I frisked him. Going, oh, good Lord, love a duck, let's get you clean. Because if you go back to the station looking like you got a fucking egg went all over your uniform. As I was, ooh, cops have nice bodies. Just saying. That's why I always wore my little leather bands and my ankles and my feeties going, frisk me. Okay. Hi, you're a newbie. Go do your errand. Get some Timbits, okay? And throw it at a cop. Say, Mr. Officer, catch! And then throw a Timbit at him. Just say, Kimmymonster from Snowball Nation started this shit. Because I think my cops are calling all the other cops that are calling all the other stations and saying, if anybody gets hit with a Timbit or a donut of any kind, don't shoot them. Because Kimmymonster in Canada did that to us like 40 years ago. 40? No. Oh my fucking Lord. I moved. Whoopi Goldberg. Billy Crystal. Do I have Robin Williams popping in and popping out? Because I always gotta say. In Mrs. Doubtfire, when the mask went in, it caught fire. So we had to go to the closest thing possible. Up high! Hello! I'm getting a facial. Sheriff John Walker. They called you an actor, sir. You deserve an Academy Award, not Will Smith. You took down a ring, my sir. And I looked at some old lives again. Better. More and more are opening up. I'm going back to where the times where I did talk about Ukraine and pro-gays, Russia. All I know is my daddy would be proud of me. Because a father who calls your daughter Kimmy Doolittle and Kimmymonster knows his daughter. And I'll clear my name. Because Benny Keys said I tried to shoot him. And he took down a live that I finally got up to say a little bit. And it's posted underneath the live that Benny Keys took down. Benny Keys. And the glare, I never ever had a problem with you, sir. I had a problem with you when you started to back Benny Keys. Because you know bikers' colors, Will. You know bikers' colors. And if that's your son who came in to say hi, if he's making music with a guitar, you taught him well, sir. You taught him music. You didn't teach him to hate. So, Will, allow me up on your panel. Because you are. Well, but, oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody took all the air out of your fun shopping time. See? Somebody took the air out of your tire to keep you safe. I'm telling you. No. Your tire, I'll tell you, my darling. No, listen. Your tire went flat because you're going to hear about something that happened. There's going to be I will tell you this, okay? Now you listen. Twice I have missed accidents where 6 people got killed. One going into Sault Ste. Marie and one going on a trip to go across the state by myself when I could have been murdered by Doms and dominants at the time, okay? But I didn't go. And on the way there, 6 men, and I met, this is how I did, I met another cop. There was a roadblock. And I had quit smoking that time too, so I had 2.5 hours stop. So I picked up cigarettes because every animal thought they wanted to commit suicide that morning trying to stop the Kimmymonster from going on this trip. I get to the roadblock because I'm not scared of police officers. It's like, I fed you donuts. I'm coming to ask questions. A police officer was so big and me 5'2" and 6-inch heels when I could walk in there, you know. He said to me, I said, sir, what's going on? Because I'm going on a trip across the states by myself, and this is the first time I've ever gone by myself. So he said, ma'am, I'm really sorry. We had a major accident here. Really bad. Really bad. I said, oh, when did it happen? He goes, ma'am, 2.5 hours ago. Well, let's just say to the ground I went. He's picking me up. Just imagine trying to pick up a woman when she's... So he tells me that somehow a van was hit. Every man. These were men traveling, doing some kind of surveying, some kind of company. It was a company van. Every one of these guys were killed. Gone. So that time, I felt everybody's, because when I collapse, I'm starting to understand now. When I collapse, I feel everybody's shit going in me. So, I don't know how to say your name. You had a flat tire because God said, You're not going nowhere because that's how you do your stuff, my darling. I need you right now, okay? Anybody like this, okay? Anybody, because of all the spin that's going on, you need to get a salt box, okay? Oh, ever cutie. My sister's a Katrina Lynn. I called her Katrina Latrina. Sorry, Kathy, you'll overdue. But, you know in the movie where they take salt and you sprinkle, you don't need like a salt trail where you see the salt. Just sprinkle it all around. If you have an apartment, you do all the outer, your windows, your doorway. You do that. If you live in a house or a home, do your property line. Okay? And in your house, do your portholes. Nothing, nothing, not black salt, nothing, just regular salt. And you can gather sage. Get yourself real sage. And smudge your house. Smudge you. It's like, okay. It's like, yes. Evil has to be invited in your home. It can't pass this barrier. You can sit there. That's why I'm not scared of the cartels, because they can't hurt me, because I've lived before this, because this is why I'm not scared of nothing. My kids and my husband are saying, stop saying this. I'm going, no. This is why I've been born. My father's pure-blooded Ukrainian. Everybody introduced everybody because I can't see because I'm dyslexic and I can't read. And you women are all here. Salt your homes. If you can gather real sage, don't pick it all if you can get it, because that's clearing all mother's blessings. Pick it. Bring tobacco or a strand of your hair. I do that. If I go out and I pick flowers in my yard, that's why I got no hair. Oh, here comes a strand. Thank you, Mother Earth, for growing this flower. It's living. Everything is a living being. Everything. And if we don't say thank you for this. Even when my Baba and my Guido on the farm, when we had to go kill a chicken, we would do a blessing. Baba and Guido, whoever I was with, would. And it wasn't, at first it was shocking to see. But when you live on the farm, when it's time to do whatever, me with allergies, feathers and great big pillow, they call them piranha. I can't say it right. I always said piranhas, like the bitch. And it's a great big thing of feathers. And so when you hit them, we would, honest to God, in this farm, we would gather all because they were great big fucking feather pillows, size of your bed, that covered you at night, okay? So you pile all these up in the corner, jump off a dresser. This is how we played. Jump off a dresser. Oh, light. Gonna see my light. Into the pillows. And it's just like Jackie Chan when he did all his things into boxes. You never got hurt because the piranha pillows went and you got sucked in. And me having allergies, that's why I sniffle all the time. because there's always something making me sniffle. So, Matt, this is the first time what they did. I was playing with a chicken in the house with these fucking Siamese cats. Siamese cats are evil, okay? They're evil, just say. Fuck, I don't like cats. I don't like cats. Cats don't like me either. Every time they come near me, they want to put their bum in my face and say, put their bum in my face. It's evil. Because I don't like anybody's bum in my face. I haven't seen you for a long time. How you doing? I seen you come up real quick. How you doing, my little feather girl? This little pothead over here. Her grandma was a pothead. She did brownies, right? Just saying. I'm not. Oh, I just said, Grandma! I loved her grandma. Just saying. Pot brownies. You got your abalone shell and doing stuff like I taught you. Oh, everybody's here. And all my witchy bitchies. Oh, see. When I call you a witchy bitchy, it's because you're my witchy bitches. Okay. My daughter and I had 3. Oh, my goodness. Ooh. Yeah. We were on a bunny rabbit. Somebody cut his head off. Left the body in the cage. His name was MacGyver. Somebody murdered my bunny rabbit. Just saying. So that's if I ever get me a... I'm trying to work on him about getting a little baby goat. Because I could just go, come here. Oh, yeah. You gotta eat, I'll look up stuff for you. Liver stuff, yeah. Oh. Can you get any kind of CBD oils there, wherever you are? Can you get a CBD oil? Because if you get a CBD oil, which this is what I make, because I make my buds, okay? We grow our weed. And what I used to do, I put it in a slow cooker, okay? Okay. But she needs a CBD. She needs one of the CBDs or somewhere where she can get it. See, that's where I'm trying to go to the shops here. But they don't make nothing like what I can make. So I think I'm going to make my own stuff because I got somebody. Okay. Okay. Can she eat oats? Like my Baba and Gita were always on oats and porridge. She needs a grain that'll go into her belly. And it likes, that's what I've been living on it. Like, other than my oranges and my oats, I do like the boxes of the cereals you get where you can get like the peaches and creams and all these things. Yeah, smoothies. I did a smoothie one time with frozen blueberries. Forgot to put the lid on. Let's just say it looked like a murder scene. As my granddaughter's going, shut it off. And I'm going, why didn't I put the lid on? As my husband comes out and We're seeing frozen blueberries going like this. Fuck! And I'm Michelle! Why would the... Fuck! Because that was in my Facebook. And now I can't make a Facebook. All my videos. Go look under... Tag it. Kimmymonster. Or teddy bears with tattoos. Because everybody who's got big tattoos are teddy bears, you know. Because I met them in the jail. Bada boom, bada bing. So. Yeah. See, that's what. See, yeah, for that too. See, that's why they're. If they only would have got this out along for all our football players that have gotten concussions, you know. When you get hit, when you guys, like, I call them my bears because I live with bears. If they come in your house and you don't feed them, these big guys, 10 of them in your house, just imagine. They walk around your house and they're faint if you don't feed them. Yeah, and like you ladies will come in here and say, "Oh, I got this, I got that." But the more we start saying, "Hey, I heard this," like we're all gonna heal everybody by saying, "Kimmy tried this. Let's try this." Like I told SP News Nuggets that, yeah, they gotta make it legal because look at what alcohol does, and it's legal, you know. Somebody who smokes a couple of puffs and is driving, that's one thing. But if you smoke 3 or 4 joints when you're driving, that's impaired driving. Just say. But if you smoke like a couple of puffs and you're driving, that's not bad. But somebody who's smoking like Benny Keys driving, and it's all the evidence online, and he's not in jail, which I don't understand. Because that's evidence right there. He smoked how many joints during whatever. You know, you see him bada boom, bada bing. But if he was black, he'd be in Sing Sing, right? You know? So, oh, Jesus. Oh, see, because you broke your fucking back. See, my daddy fell off a building and broke his skull from here to here. And lived. Ukrainians bounce, you know? You hit the ground, you bounce. He fell on his head and didn't die. Want to see my daddy? There's my daddy. And there's my daughter. Oh, I'm getting a head rush. There's my daughter and my son-in-law, Nikki. There's Steeler. She was our Great Dane. And my son and his daughter, my baby girl up above. And this is my mother-in-law, Jerry Champagne Craig. She's the lady who would shoot me because she loved me. My husband up above and me. But my mother-in-law had 4 redheads and 3 other kids. 7 kids. 7. So when I can't go around because I want to be in with the family. But because my isms, I can't keep up with the family. Because being Irish, when they get together, they drink. And everybody can drink, but I can't. So it's just like what I'm saying on Benny Keys's member thing. People who supported him when he was little to where he has the people now. Not everybody has money to become a member. And when you exclude those who brought you your whatever he is, only the rich or those who have credit cards can belong. See, my baby knows I'm emotional, and he's sitting beside me because he's going, Mommy, don't cry. It's a racism of exclusion by money means. Because I don't have a credit card. Because if I did online, I would bankrupt my husband. I would go into everybody's chat and somebody say, I need money. Boom. Some people got the wrong impression that I donated lots of money to a creator, Griffin. I never did. I wish I could have. Gave him lots of money to save his puppy. Because a man that saves a dog is a man. A man that goes off his property to kill another dog because he drew it to his property by the lies he spins. Animals go to screaming voices because they want to protect. And that's why I said to Benny Keys in the email, hug your mom. Then she gets attacked. I said to Benny in the email, Benny, there's too many guns out in the U.S. Please stop the spin. And then he tells everybody I threatened to shoot him. But he didn't know or didn't realize that I had sent the email to Amanda at the same time. Two of them, him and her. So when Beth McGee came in and bullied me saying I lied, Amanda came right into my stream and said, Beth McGee, I was in the email when Kimmy said, as Benny Keys is fighting to get, I'll give her a wrench. But he didn't realize that live. I had applications open that I was live on 2 streams. So when he closed up that live that day, bent down talking on the phone, struggling to, because I think he forgot to pick up his son because he was with his wife at the time, okay? Because I could hear him sing, how many applications does she have on? And then he said, I tried to shoot him. So Benny Keys gets to spin lies. Ruin my name. That's not the first time he hurt something. He did something to his sister or something. That's why she said, I'll take the pills and it's easier just go to sleep and never wake up because he's going around searching for what? Something. I think Benny Keys won't talk to me because he's an undercover rat and he's doing some kind of a thing, something. And if he gets my voice on a phone to him, talks to everybody else, everybody's got everybody's fucking numbers. And little Mr. No thanks. Everybody knows you got those tattoos on your legs, Dougie. A Jew wearing those tattoos? Why'd you get those tattoos in a jail, Dougie? Yeah, of course Benny knew Dawn before in jail. Yes, he did. Of course he did. He even said it. He let it slip at one point, and now he said, oh, no. Yeah, they did time. They did time together. What's up on that fucking hill? That's a hill of horrors. That church that they belong to, that ain't no church. Do you see anybody having fun in there? Praise Jesus. See, the way he ran down that hill, I think that's all staged, you know? I think it's all these YouTubers getting together like Molly Golightly. Stand at the bottom of the hill. We'll make money for all our streams. You come running down in Candace's pants. If they're doing that amount of alcohol with those babies around, and they're trying to put shit on Jose, who is probably the only one who fucking fed the kids or did whatever. They're trying to make Candace look like Susie Homemaker when she wasn't. They're fixing up the house to sell it because they haven't paid taxes, so somebody's going after that property. Who gets the lien? The bank gets to sell it, and big money there. Right? Benny Keys probably thought he had something signed and something. But I'll tell you, Dawn had and Candace before all this happened. Something was already paid for by somebody else has already got that property. That's why Benny Keys is trying to find out. Because he probably thought he had something. The legal rights to the story of the spin, whatever's going on. But Benny Keys put a murder on Darian Brown because he screwed Monica. He can say I tried to shoot him. Well, Benny Keys, you fucked Monica. You told her how to get rid of that baby because if that baby was born, it would have been come out a little. Not white. Just saying. Because everybody around that house and Darian Brown gets blamed for something. So, Benny Keys, my RCMP, because of my good name. And if you can throw Timbits at cops and get away with it and say, do I have to call the chief and say I did it? I did it. This is why I love Redstone. Said he had a face just like Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey! Are we related? Okay. He's a mortician. Yep. Probably took little Benny Keys there. I see some dead bodies, my little boy. A guy who had our hockey team, Bailey's Bandits. His daughter is a mortician, too. Hi. So, his stepfather's a mortician. So he gets big money for dealing with dead people. Yeah. And his stepfather was a helicopter pilot, right? Max was too, who killed Kiki Camarena. Tortured him as three reputable police officers on the Mexican side of the border said, I was there. This guy came in. We brought him in, sat him down in the chair, and Max took over. A helicopter pilot working for the Contras. Hi, Max. Blow your fucking head off. Because every little thing you did to Kiki, you will never sleep again. Because you will feel his pain, just like I did in my hands. Because you put spikes, a huge spike in each hand, that you could grab the spike and go like this. As his hands were bound, you could grab the spikes and Benny Keys, you better get on fucking line soon, because you took that live down where I did get up and say, clear my name, Benny Keys. Clear my name. Because the guy you called an Egyptian god, I posted that live to a couple of my chocolate rainbow friends. And you called that gorgeous man that I didn't get to see a picture. I seen a picture, heard his voice. But bada boom, bada bing. Yes, he is an Egyptian god that's gonna put you in the fucking ground. Because everybody in Texas who's seen you disrespect that gorgeous black man, Dr. David Livingston shows the address in, so, Benny Keys. Biker's colors. Respect of a black man. You called him boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. My boys, which I call them my boys, my men, we're going to look and see that dinner with White Rabbit. I said, is this fucking normal? Is this fucking normal? And I put it under a couple of my lives and posted it right in underneath so people could click on it. Don't ever play with a mama bear who watches bears that come into my fucking house, football players. Monica's house was a house of horrors. Yeah, he calls. That's why I said to him in his first thing, when you talk to your son, call him little man, little man. So that live that he called the Egyptian god an Egyptian god, he is an Egyptian god. Because all my gods are going to hit his fucking door. Yes, you can do that. You go right ahead. Because I saw somebody come into my live one time and totally delete every comment they made. You can delete. You think you can delete things? This is why I say the women that come to my channel, we're not victims. We are warriors, right, my ladies? And as the warriors start going to YouTube and say, Craig has reported AB the time he put my name on the back of his page. Craig. That's abuse on the internet. I reported it. Well, when AB had no subs, criminality, he came in off her subs. Then he went to Monterey Go Lightly, gathering subs, like I said. 10 YouTubers. I can name them all. And some are being added. Because those that don't now, AB is he is a savant. He has Asperger's syndrome because he can make code, but he doesn't know how to love. His daughter is autistic because he's autistic. He gave her whatever she has. So when AB made fun of me about getting up and talking to him before I had a computer, after I said Darian Brown is innocent, and he laughed and said, oh, she's crazy, she's crazy, she's crazy, and laughed at me. And closed that stream, said, everybody, let's go see Molly Go Lightly. Boom. And that's how they built their streams. SB, they tried it to SB. She said, get the fuck out. They tried it with Madness. He said, get the fuck out of here. You guys are a bunch of fucking tools. So that's how No Thanks got out of his fucking van and is now able to live in, well, you know. Everybody saw what he said to me at the end of his live. All these certain YouTubers won't allow me on their channels. Why? Because I interfere with their money making. Griff didn't know, and he allowed me to speak, and so did Ernie Shell. Tell part of my story. But now you see the YouTubers who will not allow me to talk on, like, what is that? That Raps fucking channel. General awareness. Oh, general awareness. We can knock her off twice, wanting to tell my story, but they can use Ernie Shell's video of what Benny Keys cropped. So as my story gets out there and I talk to the chocolate rainbow, that I call my chocolate rainbow, that these men, my boys that I call them, because if I can tell them to shut their fucking mouth, go back there the next day and say, sorry guys, I was a little upset that day because I had a mammogram done. So, these men at this channel, and they all have their own channels. My warriors that drive vehicles and cars and shoot guns online so they don't drive and shoot people online. Yeah. If they didn't have stuff of Ernie to say Benny Keys, like the day I reported, he's He's got a gun. He's got a gun. And right in between the middle of the stream, Benny Key says, oh, everybody be quiet because the police are watching. Well, the police were watching. As soon as you said he's got a gun, he's got a gun. Because I reported you saying, why are your people getting out of your houses going and wanting to see where Ernie Shell is? You're drawing people into a line of fire where it's all fucking madness. And Benny Keys, I'll close this with, regardless of what happens, I promise to say to you, I will do something to you in the sweat lodge. Because Ernie Shell said he saw people with bats on their fingers. And if I could, I'd have bats on my toes. But I'll have videotape evidence when I have my bonfires of the bats on my fingers. Yeah, Benny calls everybody for bringing shit up on everybody. But why isn't Benny Keys Blood Money Keys? Because he tells you who he is. He killed a dog, now he's Hitman. He is more schizophrenic than I am. And all his little bitches with the changing of the fucking names, that Dutchess, A.F. Pennington, who does all the Illuminati videos. That A.F. Pennington. I don't know about you guys, but when I see her face, she is not no pretty lady. Her face morphs. And I gotta go because I'm gonna throw up. Because Benny Keys is how much videotape and whatever he had on Candace that he's letting up little by little. Little by little. You piece of garbage. You put a murder on Darian Brown and around that onion nose. The onion nose. The onion nose. Because Monica had to get rid of that baby. So, all my warrior women and my warrior men. Because it's not either behind or in front. When we gather warriors side by side that see the evil that this guy does and makes money, and my chocolate rainbow that are working jobs, and this fucking idiot is doing this shit and crossing border to border to border. And how can he do that if he's a felon? Are you allowed to do that? Because I know you got a drunk driving charge in the U.S. Just a drunk driving charge. You are excluded from entering Canada. So just imagine somebody seeing those fucking tattoos on little Dougie's ankles. Dougie, you better make an appointment to get those tats removed. Biker's colors. Biker's colors. Because somebody's going to catch you down a dark alley. And they will burn them off. Biker's colors. A Jew wearing those numbers? Your father needs to have a good fucking talk with you. Because didn't he work with the FBI or something? Because you got off of something. Because you guys all have shit on everybody. The box of fucking lies. Something. Oh, put a murder on Darian Brown. Yeah, I remember you saying you rode bikes. That's why I liked you, because I make something for bikers' bikes. Saddlebags. Oh, I know. But could you see Benny Keith around a bunch of bikers? Something. Yeah. Oh, they me show you my bedroom, my craft room of hell. I got every fucking leather tool, punches. I could strap that fucking bastard down and do something to him. Like some of the guys that wanted to say, Kimmy, why don't you make a dungeon? So you can come or we can come to your house and you can do something. Are you out of your fucking mind? Oh, just make the stuff. Yeah, but I have a leather industrial sewing machine that a little Chinese lady died at, I think, because her soul's still there. Because when I went to go like this, the freaking thing ran so fast that I called my daddy and said, Daddy, I'm not using this sewing machine because it scared me. Daddy was going to put a bigger wheel or whatever you mean to make it go slower. So I didn't sew my fingers in the fucking machine. So that's why my daddy told my husband, you got to put a lock on your shit because she's going to go out there and try to get your tools and make something. I know I have 2 machines that I'm scared to touch because you know when you use your sewing machine, it's okay on the top. You turn it over and it's like rug hooking underneath. It didn't do that when I left the repair shop, and he said it's okay. It should sew. It's sewed there, okay? As soon as we plugged it in, I showed my husband. I don't think I'm supposed to be sewing because it's doing something again. As I called the guy on the sewing machine shop. It's doing something again. So I haven't sewed since then. I'm crocheting for about... I don't knit because those things are weapons. My baby fell off the couch and got one in her bum. Do I remind you, does anybody remember Red Skeleton? Oh my God, Jesus Christ. I swallowed my nose. Let's do that again. See? She can't knit either. I do. I would go along and have so many stitches. And you'd have 34. By the time I ended up looking, it'd be like, all of a sudden I got 60. How the hell did I end up going to 34, go to 60? I taught myself to increase things when I didn't even want to increase things. I made this freaking tube. Okay. A tube, okay? Tube, bro. Before I had a knitting machine, okay? I crochet, or I knitted, okay? Knitted 180 inches. Because you had to knit 180 circular, okay? And then you stuff this thing and you fill it up. And after you pretzel this thing together, like a pretzel, you sew the ends together, and then you got a pretzel pill. It's really nice, okay? Took me 8 months, okay? I got a knitting machine, okay? Not even a day, I had the whole fucking thing, 180 inches. Stuff. Another pretzel pillow. In not even a day. 8 months! What's to say I jumped all over my friggin' pretzel pillow? Going, why did you tell me this earlier? That it's machine to do this. But it's not love going in when you're going, hello? You didn't add any stitches or anything, but it's not love, you know. Yeah, I want to see. I got this. I'll show you my brushes, punches, tools. They're right here. Because they're getting ready to mommy to learn how to do it. See? Okay. Okay, I'll tell you what we do. If anybody cares, I don't know, but okay. They have, okay. See, they put these things so they nutter butter sandwich cookie things like I got Pop-Tarts. I ate a whole box in a day and a half, a whole box. See, and you put your thread in here, and then you do your embroidery in your hoop, but it comes out like, oh, it's so cool. I gotta find my stuff. It comes out like rug hooking, and if you do, because it is so much like it, if you do a bear, a cartoon bear, you gotta do the outlining in black. So when you fill in your colors, like the back you don't worry about because you're gonna hide that. So whatever you put in frames, or I was making a baby blanket at the time, and all my pieces are, well, they're there, but it was like my daughter, like 35 years ago I did this. It's called Russian punch. You don't have to do any stitches. You just go like this, and then you just turn over and see, okay, it needs a little bit more, like if you're filling in. Oh, it's dangerous doing the step. See? I'm into torture. I torture myself. But I'll go in the room of horrors. But get this for your kids, like your little girls. Oh, they can sit there, and it is so cool. They like, if they like all your cartoon characters, like the Cabbage Patches, it'll look like a real Cabbage Patch baby, or even a picture of your guard dog. See my guard dog? He's going, don't put me on camera. I'm not ready to be a star. He thought it would be cool to go across the road or go next door, scaring his mother when there's a 210 wolf outside. Yeah, you better go hide. We're talking about you. Is on his pillow. She's saying, I went out at the yard. And then the blind dog, and deaf, dumb, and blind, or no, he's not dumb, but he's deaf and he's blind, has already been over here about 6 times. And he's got 7 treats, and 6 comes out. Like, There's the drive-by window. See? See the lower windows? How can a blind dog know where a window is and goes, hello? I'm here. I have to, see the way the curtains were? I have to do them like this to like, oh, see, that's what I wanted, was one of those Jack Russell because they bounce. It's like they got, like, what is that, Mexican beanie thing in them? I had a Yorkie. He was my first Yorkie. There was something wrong with him. Oh, do you think he thinks he's a dog? He'll sit in front of me after because he's now, see. I'm getting the cold shoulder. See. When he parks his ass at me, and his ears will go like this. We should have him on camera as I'm talking. Because he's pissed off at me because I said he went out of the yard. The other night when I barked, as I made a bark noise of a dog growling, he would look at me like, don't you ever growl like that again. You scared me. I was sleeping and you growled and scared the shit out of me. I went to the end of the bed going, is there a meaty dog in here, Mommy? And then my full-length mirror over there, 180-pound English Mastiff fighting with himself, going, a voice I never heard come out of my puppy dog, my grandpuppy. That, see where I am right here? When he sits beside the bed? We look eye to eye, okay? That's how big my grandpuppy is. So when he heard Benny Keys bark Benny Keys bark one night, honest to God, he sleeps when he's here. Papa doesn't know, but when Papa goes to sleep, Kramer sleeps up here, okay, underneath here. But Diesel, 180 pounds, sits his body into Grandma's body as we make a puzzle. That Grandpa doesn't know he's on the bed. Because when he comes, Grandpa comes in, get off the bed. Soon as he hears Grandpa snore, he'll come up and he'll look at me. He'll put one paw up here going, hey, can I go in there? And he goes up there. And if 180 pounds being quiet, one side of the bed goes down. And I have, okay, get the big ass up on you. So he don't wake him up, So I wonder if a dwarf goat, if I could go up and see Jeremy and his lady and say, can I get a gold goat? When are you going to be birthing babies? Can I adopt one that I could come up and say hi every day? Oh, of course they are. All my dogs told me who not to be friends with. The guy who, even before he beat Cody with a chicken, Cody would hide. My Cody bear, I wear dresses all the time. Like I wear dresses. He would literally hide underneath my dress, trying to hide from this person. So that was my first instinct of salt your areas. Nothing evil. If a person who comes in that you invite that are evil, Their evil cannot touch you. So, well, thank you for your time, everybody. Oh my God, an hour and 20 minutes. Let's cut it at 121 because 21's my number. Love you, lady. Thank you for your time. Love and light from Canada. I'm my Rainbow Nation, guys. Snowball Nation signing out. Let's save our world. Pick somebody up. Don't put them down. Yeah. Your nurse loves your dog because she comes and she heals you. And when they leave, they come to heal you. And when you leave, you heal them. Because those of us who live with pain, until we share our pain, it's just our pain. But if we share all our pain, because women bear pain easier than men, because we are the Earth Mother. A guy gets a boo-boo, and it's a boo-boo. Hello, God. Sure, you can join my chat, but I was just going to go, darling. Great name. Great name. I'm sorry, darling. I was just going to go. But you can join any time at all. I don't give out wrenches. Nobody gets a wrench. We're all equal. Because if somebody doesn't like somebody, and I don't know that they don't like somebody, can you put your name underneath one of my videos? Because I have these other ladies subscribe to me. And I want to see that name in my list. Prayer Warrior Dean. That's a powerful name. Because Dean is my nephew. You came out of the blue. See? How could you know that your name would connect to me? See? Oh my. Oh, Jesus, Lord. Because you know why? I love Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis because they saved my life. Because I got to go and see a Jerry Lewis telethon years ago. Just after I had my ear operation. Walking around looking like a fucking mummy. Thank you for coming in. I gotta go. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Everybody who comes in and talks to me. You're my warriors. You're my light. You're my bright love and light. Snowball Nation. Love you, my people, my friends. Oh, how do I do this?